Alright everyone, hello. Today we're gonna do a Kawana hotel walkthrough. I haven't done a walkthrough in a while. I thought, why not? Since I'm gonna be sort of leaving the game soon, I just wanted to sort of leave behind some tips and tricks on how to get better scores in every course. Or at least I'll try to. This is course number 7, I guess. I've done 6 course tutorials in the past. This is number 7. On course number 12, Kawana. So, one of my most played courses. I have a minus 26. It wasn't easy to get. I had to go through like 2 or 3 25s, but anyway. For Kawana, you want to be playing on spring. I find that's the best way to go. Spring and fall are the top 2 seasons, and honestly neither of them are perfect in terms of weather. There are going to be some drawbacks. You're going to get some rain, usually some heavy rain right at the end of the run, in the last few holes typically. And I like to go with Louise with Big Air Infinity setting. Big Air Club, Infinity Ball, it's like the best setup to go with in my opinion. And if you're in the rough and sand, you can still recover. It's just a lot more difficult, and even if you fail to recover, you sort of just have to either reset the run or get some crazy shots somewhere else. Costume doesn't matter, I'll just go with the default. And we'll go with, you know, let's go with Bertha for old time's sake. What's up? Hello, hello. Let's get this show on the road.
Let me cook you something.
So more on Kawana. It's the only course in the entire game, besides short course obviously, that has 3 par 5s instead of 4. So it's a little bit more difficult to get a good score. Like if you get birdies everywhere except for the par 5s which you eagle, typically you get minus 22 as the average score, but on Kawana that average is minus 21. So you're gonna need an extra eagle on some par 4, par 3 somewhere in order to get the 22 or higher. So let's get into it. I actually got a good cut position here. I'm happy that that's what I got because I'm gonna show off a cool little trick you can do, a little strat that I have been playing around with lately. So let me make a save. So here what you want to do is, I wouldn't recommend going full power because you can roll into the rough here, and with Luis that's not a fun time at all. So what I would say is just go somewhere about here-ish. You don't want to go in the rough or this hill. You want to avoid that, and you want to avoid the sand and rough in front of where the best drive flag is. And this wind may lead you to think that you can scull this shot and get it on the green, but that's super risky. It's basically RNG whether it lands on the green or not. So I'd say aim for about here with the regular driver, no need for square in this sort of wind, but it depends on the wind really. You just want to aim for this little bit of fairway here, especially with this cut position. So I'm going to go right there. I'm going to make some save states along the way just to show you guys, just to make sure I get the right results, because I'm a bit rusty on the game. I haven't played in a while, but I have played for a long time, so this is not a bad place to be in. I want it to be a little closer, but it's okay. I'll make it work. Now I'll show you what I do with the trick and then without. So the trick is here, I like to aim straight for the pin and just hope that the shot hits the pin and goes in pretty much 100% of the time. So how I do that is I try to account for the lie on the bottom right, which is going a little bit to the left, so I'm going to go a little bit to the right. And the wind is also going a bit left, but that's only going to push the shot like by a tiny amount. So I'm not too worried about that. And this is actually a good remaining yardage, 46.9 yards. For this trick to work, I like to go between 10 to 15 yards farther than the flag. So in this case, I'll just try and go for full power and see if it works. And let's try it. And of course you have to use super topspin for this to work. So there, it almost worked.
That's the spot, honey.
Got bad RNG there actually, 97%. But anyway, that didn't work because I guess, so I'm 13 yards. There's 13 yards between the flag and the max sort of yards on this approach shot. So you want to be closer to 15 yards difference between those two. If that makes sense. I hope I'm not losing any of you. I'm just, like, for example, if you're 40 yards away, you want to hit it with approximately 55 yards of power for the trick to work. Otherwise, you're gonna have a shot there that sort of hits the green first and then goes for the pin. And you saw I missed that there, so I gotta readjust this basically. Because the green will also push the shot a bit to the left. So let's try this. It's very tricky to pin down, but once you, it's definitely precise. And I reset a lot because of it. You want to hit down and X on power, and up and X on impact. And I'm actually not sure why I'm not getting this shot, even though I'm just like making minor adjustments along the way to try and get the shot right. And you gotta time the down and up presses at the same time as the X. You don't want to hold any buttons because you're not gonna get the spin you want. Okay, this should work. Just want to demonstrate it working, just so you know what I'm talking about here. And you'll know it worked when the camera sort of freezes there after the shot. It's like, look here. Notice how the camera is sort of delayed in changing angles. That's how you know you're gonna get a rising ball. I had pretty bad winds and lie, so honestly it can get easier than that if you have like one wind, no wind, or no lie. The situation I'm in is a bit tough to deal with, but of course you just gotta adjust accordingly. And if not for that trick, I would just normally, if you want to do it without spin, I guess go around 8 yards or 9 yards above remaining yards. That sounds so weird to say. 8 or 9 yards above the flag on the meter. And for every meter of wind, I guess, here I have 3 meters, so I'll go about like maybe almost 1 grid line to the right, or not even 1. I guess 1 meter would be like 0.2 grid lines, if that makes sense. So like if it was 1 wind, I would go like there or something. Like it really doesn't affect your shot too much. So for 3, I would go maybe like there-ish, because Luis has a high shot too, so it's gonna, the wind is gonna make a difference. Maybe a small one, but let's try this. So I'll go with like 55-ish yards.
Unstoppable, you little fella.
And that's not even that bad. You can easily birdie from
Your
that.
button makes me hungry.
But let's see. Another thing you can do, I guess, something to be aware of is that the default club the game gives you here gives you a chance of getting 92 to 100% power. But if you hit L1, like even once, you can see that change from 92 to 95 minimum, which can help your chances, but at the same time it sort of lowers the trajectory of your shot. So if we do the same thing, but with the 7-iron, it's gonna sort of hit the rough, and you don't want that. So it is an option. I guess you just have to hit down on impact. Let's see if that helps us out.
Unstoppable, you little fella.
I may have accidentally discovered a new strat. So that's an option too if you want to eliminate RNG from your shot. Go with 7-iron. Even if you don't get perfect impact, that's only 1% power off your shot, which is like nothing. And wind won't be as big a factor in your shot, so you don't have to over-calculate for wind or anything.
Unstoppable.
Like that's going right in. But I think you have to put a little more sauce on there, like a little more than 10 yards more.
Whoa, Nelly, just shot.
That is new. Let's run that back. Wow,
Whoa, Nelly, just
that's a new one. Okay, that usually doesn't happen. 7-iron, press down on impact.
unstoppable.
And you'll land somewhere around there.
Your putting makes me hungry.
I'm not gonna go over the backspin strat because the topspin strat is so much better and more dependable. So I'm gonna just hit this putt. So it's 0.38 feet down as it says on the top. I guess I'll redo that. Hold on. Sorry, that's it. So okay, let's say I do this. Let's see where the shot goes.
Unstoppable.
That's not bad.
That's the spot. Your
Okay.
putting makes me hungry.
So
That's
at the
sauce,
top
baby.
middle,
A
you see
little less
0.34 feet downhill slope. Basically for every 0.1, I like to decrease my shot power by 1 foot. So here I would decrease my shot power by 3.4 feet, and I would still go in. But the less power I apply, the more I have to adjust for this green slope going right. So I would rather overshoot this by a little bit. So like maybe go left a little bit and then put like 6 on it.
Whoa, Nelly.
Or actually, ignore what I said. That's a bad idea. That's exactly why you don't want to do that. So again, 7.7.
That's some sauce,
So
baby.
3.9
little
less than
sugar.
7.7 is like around 3.8 feet. But I'm gonna go sort of between 3.8 and 7.7. Gonna go for like 5 or 6 maybe. And this should work. There we go.
I need to go to the store now.
Because if you... Man, I should really make a save state. To just show you guys what's up. Hold on a sec. Okay,
Your putting makes me hungry.
save state.
That's some
So
sauce, baby.
I'm gonna aim at the same
A little
place.
left, sugar.
And 8.3 minus 4.2 is 4.1. I'll hit it with around 4.1. That's around 4.1. But see what happens there? Like the green sort of
That's some sauce,
takes
baby.
that away. You have to go
little
like
left,
way
sugar.
over here. And then it'll work. Or actually, you
That's
could
some
have
sauce, baby.
gone a little less than that. See, like you really have to adjust your shot and
That's
be
some
really
sauce,
super
baby.
fancy with it.
A little
But
left,
if you
sugar.
go like a little closer and apply a little more power, you're still fine.
I need to go
Like
to
it's
the
not
store
that
now.
long of a putt and you're not applying that much power. So you're chilling, and we're into hole 2 after 15 minutes of yapping. Holes 2 and 3 are kind of straightforward. The wind is usually aiming at you. I like to just go as far as possible on this first shot. I'll just put topspin on it too so that the wind doesn't slap us in the face too much and get rid of our power. Okay, here, if you have this shot camera, you can hold up for a little bit and tap up to sort of see the green and the wind and everything at the same time. It's pretty useful. I do it in my minus 26 run. And okay, so 4 meters of wind southeast means I have to... I'm gonna try and do topspin. I think topspin is the best way to go with this hole, not backspin or a regular shot. I'll go like point 0.4 grid lines to the left from the hole, since the green's gonna bring it left anyway. And see, if I mess up topspin here, that'll ruin my plans. And let's see, I think you can easily still recover from that, but like, it's ideal if I hit the perfect impact here. Super topspin, down X on impact, sorry, down X on power, up X on impact, and the elevation of the green is 3.7 yards at top, so I'll go a notch or two over, maybe. So let's see what happens if I miss this. So I missed perfect impact there, and the shot is like way wide.
Put it in the
And
oven.
then you get this putt,
A little rack
0.07
sugar.
feet down, so I gotta go around where the flag is, maybe, or a bit under that. Bit to the right. Yeah, not too difficult to recover. But let's see what happens when you actually do get perfect impact.
Unstoppable.
See, like right at the hole.
That's one hot
Like,
skillet.
my actual original thought was to go 2 notches over the flag. Give me some sugar.
Little too cute.
No, I tried.
Unstoppable.
But yeah,
That's
that
put it in the oven.
this just shows you why topspin is the best way. And sometimes you'll get a hole position like right there. Like sorry, one second. Get it. Alright, I'm back. So in this grid line here that I'm sort of aiming at, or I think it's like around here somewhere, but topspin becomes much harder to use. So in that case I would just go with like a normal shot, no spin on it, unless you want to tap left on impact to sort of make it spin, that's fine too. Let's try 2 notches above flag.
Little too cute. Unstoppable. Here.
That's not a bad shot at all.
That's one hot skillet.
Although it is kind of
Put it in
sad
the oven.
that I missed. And that's a tap in, just double tap X. Quick little
I
putt.
just love them.
There's hole 2. And of course, if you have any questions, just comment them down below. Hole 3, similar to hole 2. Just, I don't know. I don't like aiming with the driver. I like going down to the 3 woods because I think the fairway there is nicer. Or if you want the nicest fairway on this hole, you can go like there-ish. Let me make a safe state here. Actually, haven't experimented too much here. And yeah, look at that lie, that's not that bad. But if you go full power, 281, you'll end up having that, which is a little bit worse, and your club is more susceptible to wind. So I like to go with like 247. Make sure to avoid the tree. I'll press left on impact just in case. And this is not too bad of a lie. I'm gonna go, if not for the wind, I would go like here. Sorry, if not for the lie, I would go here, but the lie is gonna push my shot like around that much. Or this much. I try to visualize me like taking the shot and where the lie is going to take the shot, trajectory wise. Just sort of in my head replay what I think would happen. But yeah, here I'm gonna sort of undershoot like one notch below the flag, because not only is wind pushing me forward, but the elevation is down 2 yards.
You're too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable.
And yeah, no spin.
That's one hot skillet.
4.6,
makes me
that's not
hungry.
bad. Overshoot a bit because it's up 0.09 feet.
I just
And
love
yeah,
the
my advice for
fridge,
hole
yo.
3 is just don't really play around with backspin too much, because it's going to be annoying. And just an additional step in getting used to this hole, I would say just like here, I wouldn't say is like the top spot for eagles.
It's gonna hit that pin.
Just aim for a birdie here and you'll be chill.
Your
You'll be
butt
fine.
makes me hungry.
The green here is not too bad either.
I just love the
No topspin, no backspin. You could try topspin if you have a lot of room before the hole on the green. Like, if the ball has room to roll, but I personally wouldn't do it. Okay, we're back. Hole 4 can be your best friend or your best or worst enemy. It really depends on your drive, because this can kill your run. This little bit of tree here, you want to try for super side spin, and just make a safe stay there. So you could aim here and avoid the tree entirely. Let's give it a shot. I'll even...
I'll cook you
What is
sausage.
that fairway 94%? Oh, that's just like my personal fairway hit success rate historically. Don't need to worry about that too much. I guess you could technically just avoid the tree entirely and get a lie like this. But in the past, I've just, you know, aimed at the tree or a little bit, like right about there maybe, where that little top branch ends. That second from bottom branch, I guess, somewhere around there. Even if you want to be extra safe, you could go 291 here. Right on power, left on impact.
I'll cook you sausages.
And even with the worst RNG, you'll still get around that. 163 yards, so not only am I closer, but my lie is way easier to work with. And I don't like this cut position, personally. It's too close to the fringe, so I'm not gonna use topspin here. It's too close to the front fringe. And while backspin is an option, I think for beginners it would be easier to just, you know, use a normal shot. So like, it says up 20 yards, but honestly I would go even above 20 yards more. So I'll just go with the full 188 here, and I won't press anything other than the X button on during the whole shot. And 4 meters wind down right means, okay, well you would go 2 meters, 2 grid lines left if it's 4 meters right with a normal no spin shot, but it's going a bit down too, so you can kind of come a little closer, maybe like there. I'll just eyeball it. So I'll save here, full power, no spin, imperfect impact,
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
and there you go.
Drink a gallon of milk.
And if you want to go for backspin, you'd have to sort of increase the distance between your cursor and the hole, your horizontal distance, I mean, by double. So if I'm like 1 grid line away, I would go 2 away if I'm doing a backspin shot. Or, yeah, somewhere around there. I'll use the same amount of power, and I'll miss.
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
Even if you miss, it's like perfectly recoverable. So let me try and actually get perfect impact. There we go. That's super backspin as well.
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
And the green is going to help you a lot with backspin if you're
Drink
going
it
for
down
it.
in the milk. I know you better put that one in.
Yeah, that's
Nice and
pretty much all I have to say for hole 4. Just put it in.
5 dozen pastries.
Again, it could be a worst enemy depending on composition, but it's really a sort of random set of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it can go 100 million different ways, and the way I just went through is sort of common, so I'll demonstrate it that way. But anyway, hole 5, don't hit this tree, please don't. Please make sure you go around it. And don't go in that rough. It's really easy to get in that rough. Like, players might think, okay, I'll go here since it's far away. I'll use topspin so I get the max distance.
Cook your
And
sausages.
looking at the shot, I'm getting a decent amount of power. And looking at where the ball is going, I'm actually good. I'm actually not on the rough. But the thing is now that my lie is bad, like 6 degrees down and way to the right, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm gonna go, I'll personally like aim, I mean Bertha's not even at a bad spot. I'll go a bit left of Bertha. I like aiming at the left here. Even with this tree here, I like to, you know, press right on impact so the ball swerves around the tree a little bit. So if I go full power, press right on impact, like the tree is not even a concern there. So let's see where this goes. Straight down, ball light doesn't look too bad. Still 6 degrees down, but it's not going nearly as far right. So it's going to be way easier to work with. And here I recommend not using backspin. You could literally do anything else, just not backspin. I mean, you could, but I don't like doing it here. It's not necessary. So 4 meters of wind down. I think using spin in general just makes the shot more difficult because there's one additional thing to focus on and make sure you get right. So I guess here I'll just do a normal shot, no spin. It's going 4 meters down and a bit right, so I'll go like a bit, maybe a full grid line left, since the shot's also gonna, I guess maybe just 1 point something grid lines left. Ball's going a bit right too, and that 9.8 at the top isn't too much of a concern since the wind's bringing the power down anyway. I guess I'll just go like 1 notch less than full.
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
And that's like an insane
Will you
shot.
buy me a big car?
1.5
Don't be
feet, there you
scared,
go.
sugar.
So yeah, that 9.8 feet, I guess don't worry about it too much.
Oh, now. Yo, granny.
But yeah, undershooting is better than overshooting. I just had really unfortunate wind there that was blowing right at me, so I had to add some power back. Normally I wouldn't. Hole 6 is the most difficult par 3 in the course. And that 18 yards at the top is why. And the sand trap. Like this sand trap rough combo will get you. It's coming for you, man. It's gonna get you at least once if you've been playing the game as long as I have. the wind is pretty bad too, but it's actually not the worst because even if we're too far right, we're still on the green. If it was aiming the opposite direction, we would have to aim like here, and that's like, and that shot would be relying on our perfect impact to work, but here it's not. Like I could literally just press down on impact and still be fine. I'll actually just do that. This looks like 4, maybe 5 meters of wind. I like to rotate using the right stick to see the arrow a bit clearer, rather than just like if I look at it here, it's like I can't really tell. But if I see the whole thing, it looks like 4. I'm gonna say 4. So 4 to the left and up, and with that 18 yards in mind, I'm gonna use the 6 iron. I'm gonna go 4 grid lines to the right, or maybe a little bit more, and or actually, yeah, around there. Save. 2 notches below full. Okay, that's 1 notch below. That's not my plan. And press down on
It's
impact.
gonna hit that pin.
Let's see where it goes.
Unstoppable. That's the
And see, my
sparkle.
calculation wasn't the best,
Put it in the oven.
but I'm still on the green, and this looks like a very easy putt. There is a bit of green, like here. If you land like there and you're trying to put it in here, the green can be deceiving. Like you may get, I don't know if I can show it off here, but this green has thrown me off so many times. Is it
Love that ball all the way in.
like here it's moving a bit to the right? I'll go a bit right. Okay, that was actually fine. Maybe I'm just making stuff up now. But yeah, be aware that this green sort of demands your attention regardless of what lie you get. I'll go straight at it since it's going a bit left, a bit right. And I'll slightly overshoot since it says 0.07. Nice. And another thing I want to mention, overshooting your putt is not the end of the world. Like you can, this is only asking for 0.7 extra, but if you do like 3 feet extra, like an 18-foot putt, you're still fine. It's okay. Or let me see how far I can go with this. I'll go, that's like 21. Still fine. Let's go with 23.
Woo! That's too
Barely not fine. So there is a limit, of course. And I like to slightly overshoot my putts. So this is like 2 feet extra.
I need to go
And still
to
works
the store.
perfectly
Yo.
fine. No issues there. Hole 7. One of my least favorite par 4s, but that's a very good wind RNG I just got. And on your drive, you sort of need to do some sort of backspin, even if you just press down on impact. But here I'm going to do a skull shot with full power. I have a tutorial on my channel in the HSGF tutorials playlist that shows you how to do skull shots, so you can just refer to that, and that'll put you right here, 79 yards away, or a little bit more depending on your cup position. And least favorite par 4, least favorite cup position on this par 4, right here. Topspin is basically impossible. Backspin is sort of hard to pin down, so I'll just go with a normal shot. 4 meters up left, so I'll go about almost 2 to the right, because this is a sand wedge, I think that's what the SW stands for, the 94 yard club. And I won't over, I'll just go like with the same amount of power that the flag is sort of saying.
Make it.
And that's very, very good. Like I'm in the flag
Your
shadow,
putting makes me hungry.
and it's an easy putt.
I need to go to the store now. Yo, granny.
So I wouldn't recommend backspin or topspin for this hole. Just avoid using spin on the second shot, and make sure that you use backspin of some sort, even super backspin. I guess I should have shown this too, yeah. Like if you don't want to do skull shots and you do super backspin, like here I messed it up. Let's see where it goes though. You mess it up, you're gonna be in the rough, most likely. You still can recover. This is pretty much like worst case scenario. Maybe I can still save it. No, I can't. That's pretty bad. That's a par. But let's say the farther right you aim, the more you have to trust your super backspin skills. So there you go, I got it. Where's my shot? I would say just don't worry about that too much. Okay, yeah, I'm still in the rough. I would say for this hole, you see where that back wall sort of bends? You see that shiny texture coming off the top? Aim sort of at that or left of that, never right, unless you have like insane wind like I do and you want to go for the full 300-yard shot. I would say go here or left. So I'll go around where Bertha is. I mess it up. And I'm still in the fairway because that's sort of the safe strat for this hole. And same sort of thought process with the shot. 5 degrees upwards, so the wind is gonna lift my shot a bit. And so is the lie. Go around there since the shot is going right and then left.
I'll cook you sausages.
So it's sort of going all over the place. And still very, very good.
Your putting makes me hungry.
So again, 0.16
Nice and
down,
soft, baby.
but I'll aim
little right,
at
sugar.
around the same power as the flag. Won't go too far right, it's still in.
I need to go to the store now. Catch my girdle.
But yeah, don't use the Cobra shot. Don't go with up on power and impact both. That won't help you at all. Okay, hole 8. This one, I'm gonna lean in a bit. So this here, actually I just need some water. Hold on, I've been talking for so long. Okay, hole 8 is one of your biggest chances at an eagle. So I would say holes 1, 8, and 10 are your best friends here, because if you're going for like a 24 on Kawana, you'd sort of aim for an eagle on 1, 8, and 10. And then the rest would be like perfectly normal. Birdies on par 4s and 3s, eagles on par 5s, that's a 24. My 26 actually doesn't get hole 8 because I got kind of unlucky, but that's not really relevant. I'll just say that going left is harder to get an eagle with, so I always aim right. I aim like this wind's sort of going to the right, so I'll aim at this rough here, or at least close to it. And I won't go full power because who knows where that's going to go. I'll just use the 291, aim right there, make a save state. And I like to use backspin and miss it actually.
I'll cook you sausages.
Wow, that's bad RNG, 98%.
Drat. All right.
Stuff like that can happen a lot. But let's see if I actually hit perfect impact.
I'll cook you sausages.
This is sort of an unsafe strat, so if you're not confident, you don't have to go for this. But if you see here, it really gets you a good, lines you up for a nice eagle. And this green I still haven't figured out, even though it looks so easy. It's really just all in the lie. So I would say go with like, go with the sort of the first club and you tap L1 that gets you like the best RNG. Like here, the club, the default gives you 91 minimum, but I want to get the first one that says 98 minimum, because then not only will I not have to worry about RNG on the side of things that I can't control, but at the same time the wind is not really going to be a big factor in the shot, so it's really just me and the green and the lie. So the shot's going to go a bit to the left, but not too much, and then the green's going to take it a bit to the right, but not too much. So this is a weird one. I might just aim right at the hole and see what happens. I'm not going to save either. But yeah, that's still not bad. So okay, let's run this again. Just gonna miss again. Yes.
I'll cook you sausages.
Let's try a shot without any spin. Let's see where it goes. If I aim it for the right side.
I'll cook you sausages.
This can still work, but it sort of risks going into that right side rough. But you can do it. This is an option for sure. Okay, so green is pretty much straight. Y is sort of straight. I'll go a bit right though, since I don't like the way that ball is spinning. And I'll go with the... Okay, the most we get is 98. 7-iron. I guess a few yards above the flag is ideal. So let's see.
It's going, little fella.
Not bad at all.
Drink a gallon
But
of milk.
it's not an eagle, so if you're going for an insane score above 21,
I'll cook you sausages.
that's not really what you want. Good evening, what's up? Okay, 7-iron. Aim a bit to the right. We'll go a bit above flag. Like a couple notches or so. That's not going in, you can tell.
Woo! Drink a
You can
gallon
see
of milk.
Bertha's reaction
Don't
from
be scared.
way over there. Okay, let's do left side as an example. So I've never actually gone this far with left side, but let's see if I can do it. Backspin again to prevent the ball from rolling too much.
I'll cook you sausages.
Oh, congrats on winning against Luis. Okay, so I guess this is also an option, but yeah, the lie and green aren't perfect from here. I would recommend just using default club if you really want to go here, and then sort of just listen to that 3.4 yards thing that says up top, I
You
mean.
little fella. Drink a gallon of milk.
And yeah, this hole is not too difficult in my opinion, besides the drive. Like the drive is the hard part. Like let's say I get this. You still can recover. It's just a smaller window. Still on the green. But I'm gonna try and get an eagle here. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, down on impact.
I'll cook you sausages.
Yeah, the green can be reachable, but it's not. It's very rare. So I won't go over that. This RNG is not helping. Another fun fact about this game is that the RNG is pretty much set.
I'll cook you sausages.
Like I'm gonna get 98% every time I miss perfect impact. For this hole, it's sort of predetermined, is what I meant to say. Ooh, this shot should just go straight in, I think. Like I'm not even gonna adjust, I'm just gonna go straight at it. I'm gonna save here. This is actually a very good cut position. That's probably too strong, I think. It's too strong.
It's going.
Okay, so it went a bit to the left, so I guess I shouldn't underestimate the ball lie. That's not going in either.
It's going, you little fella. Drink a gallon of
That's
milk.
sad. Let's see, so 3 notches above flag with 7-iron. That should go in.
It's going, little fella. That's too bad.
Never mind, this hole sucks. Oh, that's why, because I forgot to adjust after the save state. Okay, this should work.
It's going, little fella.
There you go. It's not too bad.
It's going,
I
little
wish I
fella.
got it in my PB, but that's just how it
It's
goes.
like a frosted sandwich.
Okay, hole 9. I'm surprised I have a 1.9 stroke average here, because it's not the easiest par 3. But this is either 2 or 3 wind. I can't tell exactly which, but I'll just say it's 3. I think that's a safer bet. And I'll go about 1.6 grid lines to the right. since it's going a bit more left than down. I'm gonna use backspin here because it's too close to the front, so I'll just go full power, -1 notch. Well, it was 2, that was wrong.
You look too cute. It's gonna hit that pin.
Still pretty close, I think. Very, very close.
Your putting makes me hungry. I need to go to the store now.
It's a pretty straightforward hole. But sometimes... Oh, we're back here again, I guess.
It's going.
Yeah, let's say you missed that.
Don't be scared,
Very
sugar.
sad, but the green is very easy here, so not to worry.
I need to go to the store.
Okay, let's go see what's up on hole 9. Same cup position. Okay, so I guess that's predetermined too. But here's another cup position you can get. The hole could also be like here somewhere. And for that one, I just like to aim straight without spin or anything.
I'll cook you sausages.
And hope that the green sort of pushes it to the left, which it should. See that? Sort of pushed it to the left.
Who the man?
And that was a sort of weird demonstration since there was no...
That's too bad. Don't be scared,
The hole
sugar.
wasn't there.
I need to go to the store.
But anyway, yeah, I'll go about there. Gonna miss backspin, I guess.
I'll cook you sausages. Don't overshoot it. Make it. Lordy.
That's crazy.
Not quite bad. Don't be scared, sugar.
Easy tap in.
I need to go to the
I'd
store.
say use backspin on the front cup positions and no spin on the back cup positions for that hole. Hole 10, another one of the easy eagles. Not free, but easy. Gonna make a save state here. Wow, I'm gonna push an hour with this. Or go over an hour at least. So here, I really aim for backspin because I want to get on the green in one go. But yeah, I'm gonna just miss it.
Who the
What?
man?
Wait, how did that still get there?
I'll cook you sausages.
Oh, I just got really lucky. RNG. That won't always happen, so I won't show that. But if you get super backspin on this,
I'll cook you sausages.
you should get at least on the fringe. Wait, wow, that is good.
Lordy. Who the
Yeah, you'll get on the
Have you
green.
ever had an eagle?
That's an eagle.
Sunny side.
Everyone's happy.
Eagles are like a frozen side.
And then you move on. But sometimes you might have a cup position over here. You go for the eagle or the super backspin. You end up either on the rough or I missed it there on purpose. Could be on the fringe sometimes. Again, go 7 iron. Get that good RNG. And that wind will be off your back. The lie is not too bad here. The lie is usually going to be to the left on the fairway.
It's going.
That's close. I'm trying my best to show like every possible scenario, but I'm slowly realizing that that's not going to work. Yeah, I would say sometimes you're not going to get the best wind. Even when you don't get the best wind, just try and get on the
I'll
green.
cook you sausages.
Regardless, this camera angle tells you you're on the green, by the way. I even got the
Have you ever had
behind
an
the cup
eagle?
camera.
Sunny
And then
side up.
0.79 feet tells me I have to add 8 feet to my shot, around there. So that's like 32.
Keep it up.
There you go, eagle.
Eagles are like a frozen sandwich.
And hole 11, my favorite par 3 in the course because it's so easy. 17 is close second, but this is 3 win for sure. I'm pretty sure at least. So I'll go half of that in terms of grid lines. So like 1.5, maybe a bit more, tad more. And that 4.6 yards is not a lie. Go over the flag by like 1, maybe 2 notches.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable. Get on in.
And that was very close. I'm actually just gonna retry that. Just to show how easy this hole can be.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable. Get on in. Whoa, Nelly.
That's crazy.
Here's the spot.
That's crazy. What can you do about that though? Give me some sugar?
You are too cute.
No,
It's gonna hit that pin.
that's not going in either.
Unstoppable. Get on in.
I prefer overshooting here by a little bit because
You are too cute. It's gonna
with
hit
undershooting you
that pin.
kind of have to deal with bad
Unstoppable.
green.
Get on in.
So I have to go like there, right? Let's undershoot a bit, see what happens.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable.
Okay, yeah, see,
That's the spot.
I'm not even gonna get a chance at a hole-in-one because it's not gonna go far enough.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable. Get on in.
I want to get this.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit
Come
that
on.
pin. Unstoppable. Get on in. Whoa, Nelly.
That sucks. So I guess like there-ish. So yeah, the left wind
You are too cute.
sort
It's
of,
gonna hit that pin.
how do I word this?
Unstoppable. Get on in.
Not only does it go left in the air, but that wind sort of pushes it to the left while it's on the green, or at least the trajectory that it caused. Basically, like, the ball's gonna be flying to the left, then it's gonna land. It's not gonna roll straight right after that. That just doesn't make sense. It's gonna keep rolling left because of the wind that it just went through. So keep that in mind.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit
Bro,
that
go
pin.
in already. What's hold up? There should be one potential scenario with a hole in one.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin.
Come on.
Unstoppable. Get on in.
At least one of these gotta work. I also like, you can adjust your shot with L2, like by pressing L2 and then doing this. But I prefer just holding triangle and zooming in on the green like this, because you can do it much more like fine-tuned and without like worrying about where the hole is or whatever. Come on.
You are too cute.
Nope.
It's gonna hit that pin.
Maybe?
Unstoppable. Get on in.
Damn. Okay, I guess I gotta go like here. Come on.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin.
Yeah, that's missing too.
Unstoppable. You little fella. Whoa, Nelly. Almost.
Am I just doomed to not get this? I'm just gonna skip ahead. I don't know why I'm doing this.
You are too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Unstoppable. Get on in.
That's it right there. Come on. Give me that.
You are too cute.
Maybe not.
Give me some sugar. Keep rolling.
Finally.
baby. Unstoppable. It's going, little fella.
Okay, that took a bit longer than expected, but just
Give me some sugar. Keep
I just wanted to
rolling,
show
baby.
that overshooting
Unstoppable.
is not always bad,
I gotta use the day in my freezer.
and that you should do one more notch instead of one less notch on this hole. Gonna skip the celebration. Okay, hole 12. Most difficult hole on the course. You may lose runs here, or at least you're most likely to anyway, in my experience. First shot, full power, just send it as far as it can go. Aim for the tree or like slightly right of it, not left, because you might land in the rough and you don't want that. 253, so here you basically need perfect impact. It's the only hole where you kind of need it for the eagle. or at least 99% need it. And the line is going to push me left, the wind's going to push me left, or 4 meters minus a bit. I guess I'll just go 4 meters right, because the lie and wind are working together on this one. And I'm going to put 247 on it, so let's do this. I'm going to use super backspin here, that's my preferred way to go on this hole. Press right there, backspin.
Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
So yeah, very good shot there. Let me try it again. I didn't mean to press right on the shot, but I did.
Nice shot. Don't overshoot it.
No freaking way.
Unstoppable.
That was going in?
Nice shot. Don't overshoot it.
That was going in. Can I count that?
Unstoppable.
Does that count? Dude, you know how sad that is?
Before beauty.
I don't know how to feel about that one. That's like cheating.
Nice shot. Don't overshoot it.
Is that cheating?
Unstoppable.
Bro, I didn't mean to press right.
Everybody stand
And
up
then I
and cheer.
did it without right, and now I got it.
Before beauty.
Nah, dude. There, that's going in also.
Nice shot. Keep rolling, baby.
Wait, what?
Unstoppable.
Oh, I guess it's not promised. I guess it depends on the timing of your express, maybe?
Nice shot. Don't overshoot it.
Oh, okay, so...
Unstoppable.
Yeah, that's how you play hole 12, I guess.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know, I kind of want to save that.
Nice shot. Don't overshoot it.
Or you know what, I'll just have it as a tutorial exclusive illegal. Just
Ooh-wee.
take a look.
Everybody stand up and cheer.
That's,
Before beauty.
that would be my longest Kawana double eagle ever. If it counted. And man, I really wish it counted. We're gonna keep going. Man, that's so bittersweet. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Hole 13, you can either YOLO it and go over that tree. The one that I'm pointing at. Sometimes you'll miss perfect impact, but you'll still land on the fairway. Safe strat is to go here with like, you could do 281 and then shoot like undershoot by a few notches. That'll be fine. I'll just go with this one. Almost three grid lines left. Maybe, yeah, I'll just do 3. Overshoot by 2 notches. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Nice
No
shot.
spin.
It's going, little fella. Will you buy me
Almost another one,
the
bro.
button makes me hungry.
Yeah. This green is also pretty bad, so just
I need to go to the store.
keep in mind the advice I gave earlier on hole 1 about how to play a green, like with a lot of slope to the right or left. First shot on 14, I just like to send it. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get like approach shots. You'll get within 60 yards and you can like go for a nice eagle here. I'll go for one now, I'll just do top spin. That's not good actually. Or is it? Nah. Let's try it again. Where is this going? Of course it has to bounce on the fringe. But if you don't want it to bounce on the fringe, that's where the 7-iron comes in. And I'm not going to use any spin here. Still somehow hits the fringe, it's like a requirement at this point. You could also press square and use the pitching wedge. And use topspin. That's also an option.
Unstoppable.
But yeah, this hole's pretty self-explanatory. I won't go really through it too much. There's no real difficulty to it. maybe rule of thumb is just don't use topspin unless the cup position is at the back of the green. And even then you don't have to. But yeah, hole 15, there's a tree here, lots of trees here, so the hard strat is to do side spin around these guys. Super side spin. And Louise's side spin is not consistent, so it's kind of risky. Another thing is just aim here, press L2 to see where the green is, so you know your next shot. So you can sort of analyze your next shot before you even take the first shot. Go 247, full power, maybe one notch less. And you're gonna be right there, or close to there. This might be a nice setup for an eagle, actually. I could probably just dunk this in. No, I'm just gonna try without any spin or anything.
It's gonna hit that pin. Praise the Lord, little fella.
I was right. I was right. Oh my god, I was right.
It's gonna hit that pin. Praise the Lord, little fella. Oh, honey,
I was right.
you better hit that ball. Age
But,
before you did.
do I keep that? Okay, I'll keep it, but I'll say like, that just goes to show that the save strat still can help you with the right wind and everything. And I would say for that hole, don't use backspin. I wouldn't recommend it unless you get like a really, like a 30 yards away second shot, or how do I word that? Unless your first shot ends up 30 yards away and you can just dunk it in with backspin. If not though, I would just say, just don't use spin there. I would recommend no spin. Hole 16, shortest par 5 in the game. I like using topspin on the drive, full power. This gets maximum distance. And then here, it's short in distance, but it's still kind of hard because that lie is going crazy. Which means if you're gonna do backspin, you're gonna adjust even more to the left. Like normally I would go here or something, but I guess with it 6 degrees up on the line, I'm gonna go like a little left, like a nudge left. And I won't overshoot by too much here since the green ends there. So let's see what happens. See, like I was gonna go 2 notches. I was gonna go a notch more than that, and that already failed. So that just goes to show why I don't use backspin. So let's cut the distance in half and go with like a normal shot with the same amount of power and see what happens.
It's gonna hit that pin. Get unstoppable.
Bro, this round has been crazy.
That's the spot for me. Put this one in for my grand.
And let's just demo it with topspin. That's also an option, I guess, since I have some room and I haven't used it in a while.
You're too cute. It's gonna hit that pin. Praise the Lord. Who's your mom?
That's insane. That's actually insane. Dude.
You're too cute. It's gonna hit
I'm
that
gonna
pin.
demo some topspin just for a little kick and giggle. Bro, what is going on?
You a wild mongoose.
This is the best score I'm gonna get in this tutorial, even though I'm using save states. Alright then, let's move on. That front 9 is so boring compared to this insane back 9. This hole 17 is actually very friendly. 1 meter of wind, that's not even going to push the shot that much. Except for like, you know, in terms of distance. So I'm gonna go slightly to the left, but not too much. And I'm gonna overshoot it by 2 yards, and the wind is gonna carry it a bit over that 2 yard extra, I guess, distance I'm putting on. So it should go like 3 or 4 yards past the pin and then backspin, hopefully in. Don't use topspin ever on this hole. Just always backspin or regular shot, please. Because even if I miss this, I'm gonna probably land in the rough. Like look at that, you don't want that at all. It's a headache. So this cut position really demands that perfect impact.
Keep rolling, baby. Unstoppable.
Actually, I was wrong about that last bit,
Drink again.
but still.
Don't be scared, sugar. Sunny side up.
I'm gonna do this for the memes. I'm gonna go for like a fake high score. Shoot. Go a bit more left. Don't overshoot.
Keep rolling, baby.
Oh,
Unstoppable.
that's crazy. This has been a fun video. Don't overshoot.
Keep rolling, baby.
Oh, what is this?
Unstoppable.
Okay. This almost makes me want to play Kawana now.
Keep rolling, baby.
That's missing. If she says keep rolling, baby, you know it's gonna miss. But anyway, I guess you could also go with the 165 here. To get that extra bit of distance that I was missing.
Keep rolling, baby. It's unstoppable.
I don't know why Louise's shot is going right here for some reason. But sometimes the RNG can screw you over in that way. Like, see that? It's going a bit right.
Keep rolling, baby. Will you?
That's crazy. Just let me have it. Please. That should be it. Or close.
Keep rolling, baby.
Never mind. Again, using super backspin for all these shots.
Little dookie is going to hit that
Is that
pin.
in?
Get away, Lord.
Yep.
Whoa, Nelly. Come on, it.
We're gonna get a fake 27 real quick.
Little dookie.
I'm just gonna skip
Come
this.
on, it. That's the ticket, cricket.
6,100 points, no way. That's
I'm gonna
insane.
miss you, honey.
If only this was a real round. Hole 18, avoid the sand trap at all costs. Just go backspin full power. That's what I prefer to do, anyway. Oh, and also... Oh shoot, I didn't save. I recommend going to the right on hole 18 on the first shot. Gosh, I have to do this all over again. Hope you guys are enjoying so far though. Hope I can help some of you out.
Keep rolling, baby.
And see, that's what happens when you don't get perfect impact, or super backspin, I mean.
Little dookie is going to hit that pin.
The shot doesn't go as far.
Come on, it. That's the ticket, cricket.
Okay, skip this, we saw this already. I've played these
I'm
games
gonna
before.
miss you, honey.
Okay, save. So winds coming at us, going left would be a mistake. Go right. You can even use your 3 woods here. That's also a good option. I'll do that. The Y looks crazy, but I don't think it is if we actually take the shot. Unless I'm wrong, let me see. Yeah, not too crazy, but it is noticeable for sure.
Praise the Lord.
Backspin is an option. I guess for simplicity's sake, I'll use no spin.
I'll cook you sausages. Don't overshoot it. Praise the Lord.
And you really want to overshoot the heck out of this one. Well, not really, but that 17 yards is not a
I'll
lot.
cook you sausages. Don't overshoot it.
The thing at the top, the green elevation. So you want to go 17 yards plus that 3 meters.
I'll cook you sausages. Don't overshoot it. Praise the Lord.
And really take it far. Because again,
Don't be scared,
overshooting is better than undershooting.
Nice and soft, baby.
And with that, we have ourselves a fake minus 27.
I just know her
Man,
well.
if only that was
My
real.
girl.
Dude, like those double eagles weren't like, I wasn't trying forever, if you get what I mean. Like those were like second, third try double eagles. Basically a real round. Yeah, that's it for Kawana Hotel. I know it's a long video, but I hope it helped you guys out. And wow, that's a minus 17 back 9. Imagine that. I've never seen it below 20. Yeah. I'm just looking at this round like this could have been real, but yeah. Anyway, just goes to show that 27 is possible, even though 21 is the average. Just depends on how many eagles you get, or double eagles. And I don't know if I want to save those double eagles, because you know what, I will, because I'm not really playing the game like that anymore. Actually, yeah, I am. I'm gonna save them. Also, a fun
Let's go to
bonus
dinner. I'd like to give a
tip.
shout out to Gertrude.
If you don't want to save your round, but you want to save your shot,
This calls for a pig roast. I got hit by a bus in 72.
man, if only this was real. You can, what's the word? Is it gonna work if I do this? Let me try saving. So if I soft reset with all trigger buttons and select start, is my shot still gonna be here? It is. So there you go. You can save shots like that. You don't even have to save your round details, because in my case it was not real. And yeah, it's still 26. This is my actual PB. Still pretty insane. Look at that start. Unreal. Left and right hand doesn't change too much, just the appearance of it. Everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching the live stream, and thanks for watching the video to future viewers. And I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.